probably find a bunch of boring stuff. It's only once in a while there's anything interested in it. Yoga. You like to do yoga?
No, sir.
Exercise?
Did you bring that thing with you?
What?
You got the letter with you?
Oh, I've got all the forms, yeah.
No, the letter. Did you
Say he left it in his apartment?
The newsletter, heck yeah, that thing's not worth reading. It's too stuff. It's a bunch of garbage.
I was want to see what it was like. I was want to be able to read it
What's
with
it
my...
like? Most any newsletter, and in the Hartford competitions, if you're about, they'll be playing cards. They'll have playing bingo and cards, stuff that old folks, most old folks like to do, that are washed up and out of energy and done run out of life. But that stuff's boring to me. I don't want to sit around playing cards all day and bingo and stuff like that. That's a bore. That's old hat by now. I want to be out doing exciting stuff. There's nothing much exciting. Very seldom they have anything exciting to have. If they have parties once in a while, they'll have a little...
Are you going to eat like? Are you going to eat like quick?
Yeah. Don't drop the clothes up now.
No,
you're right. We'll get them after the dentist.
Yeah, and drop it off.
Don't waste your time going up there. That's a good
No,
idea.
yes.
That for this evening. You're right on that. Oops. Well, I appreciate you guys coming. I just wish Chester had given me a wake-up call. I meant to tell him to do that. I tried to leave a message to that effect. You didn't get it, Chester.
He don't play his dang messages.
Huh?
He don't play his messages or what?
Because, see, I went to bed. It took so long to fill that form out. I was filling it out fast, but even somebody fast, that's so long that it takes somebody fast a while to do it. It's nearly 1 o'clock. In fact, the truth is, it was about 1:30 when I got to bed, as fast as I filled it out. And then on top of that, taking melatonin. You ever heard of melatonin? That's you've probably heard of it. It's just a natural herb. It's not a sleeping pill.
Oh, man, you won't believe that light out.
Melatonin helps you sleep, and so when you take the stuff to help you sleep, you need maybe somebody to give you a wake-up call if you got to go to bed early. I mean, you got to get up early, and if you already going to bed late anyhow, because when you go to bed late, you tend to oversleep. If you take it, melatonin is not a sleeping pill that leaves you all hung over. It's just a natural thing that's supposed to help you sleep, and it sometimes will make you oversleep a little bit. That's why I wanted to give it. So what happened, I overslept some, and when I woke up, I had to go to the pot immediately. So that's what made me late. I had to go to the pot and clean up, and after that, and I just had to get clean. Otherwise, I had to, clean up little throw some cologne.
Well, what happened to that meeting? You know who? The big man. What happened to that meeting?
Oh, the big man?
Yeah. What happened with that?
Well, he was out of town.
Oh, he's still out of town.
He was out of town, but he stayed. He's out of town, and I believe that he came back, but went out again. He didn't stay. He came back and was there a short time before I knew about it, and then turned around and left again. He didn't come back with maybe a half a day.
Yeah.
He came back on Friday when I went to pick up the camera to do our Christian ministry, to film it, do the videos. I went to get the camera, and Stan went back and got it. And yeah, he was. That's when I learned that.
Yeah.
Chester were in a wheelchair, he could get in. I ran into Loretta again in the hall since I didn't get to see George that soon. I went and tried to make an extra appeal again to her.
Yeah.
An extra appeal to her in the hall.
What did she say?
It was that same old thing. She pointed out the age, but I said, yeah, but they're under a lot of stress. That they've got a slum lord running that place over there. told her about the elevator, just one elevator, how hot it was in the hallways and the elevators. And even though y'all got air conditioning in your apartment, it still
That doesn't look very good.
That's what I was telling him. Even though you had air in the apartment,
It doesn't work.
it wasn't the best that it could be. It was not working too well. I told her all that too. And said they're in such duress, extreme stress. It's just extreme. It's awful. They need to be out of there. Can't you make some kind of exception? And I pointed out how they made an exception for me and moved me up. And then she said, well, we could, except for one thing. And I pointed out he's blind. She said, being blind isn't enough to qualify. If you're blind and in a wheelchair.
That's what you forgot to tell her. You forgot to tell her he's an amputee.
Well, I think I mentioned that he had an artificial foot at amputee. That ought to. I'll mention that again. I'll mention that to Tucker. And if I see her again first, I'll mention that to her too. I think I told her that though. I believe I told her, but still I'll reiterate it again.
Yeah, they're not gonna let Texas move in there. Isn't that something?
On some nitpicking thing like not being in a wheelchair.
See,
So if you're blind, that's bad enough right there.
I know. See, they ain't gonna let him move in there. How terrible.
I know it. It's ridiculous.
Really?
I was telling Steve, I got hold of Steve last night, Chester. His phone was connected. I called him last night.
Is that big man?
I was telling him about that nitpicking qualification there. He thought it was ridiculous too.
Well, when you see him again, tell him. When you see the big man.
Yep. And he's an amputee. He's got that's
a prosthetic.
A prosthetic. He's got a prosthetic foot, right? In other words, that's an artificial foot that you've got.
Right, it's something to take my
Takes the place of the real thing.
Right.
So it's kind of like an artificial foot.
Yeah, something I stick my stub in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like that. The fact that you're blind, and that too would be reason enough. Enough qualification. Just how bad do they want it to get? That's bad enough right there.
So you have to wait 2 years. They have to wait, but you got to wait about 8 years, I guess. Yeah.
What, you're 54 now, Jeff?
I'm 53.
53? But you turned 54 sometime this year.
Next year.
Oh, well, so if you're 53, you ain't going to get out 9 years to wait.
Yeah, well. No, yeah, you got some time. He has to put up with that for about 8 more years. Or 9, maybe 10.
Yeah, it's a mighty long time to have to wait when you're under the kind of stress y'all were under.
Yeah, see. And the main now they don't have nowhere to park. Tell them about that, Chester.
Don't even have a parking space over
Yeah,
there.
they don't have no place to park.
No.
Do you ever have to go over and park in the Kroger parking lot?
No, I haven't yet, but I'm scared of doing that though.
Back when I lived there, sometimes I'd come in when I rented cars, it would be the place to park the rental car. Sometimes I'd have to go and park in the Kroger parking lot and leave it there overnight. Nothing bad ever happened to it. It never got broken into or damaged.
Yeah.
Fortunately. There's so many people coming and going there all the time, even during the nighttime. That's an all-night store, I think. Or it's open.
Not anymore.
It's not. It used to be open all night. Or
Yeah, before the pandemic, it was all night.
Yeah.
what time did it shut down now?
11.
It opened up about 6 or 7. Right? That's good?
Yeah, probably about 6 or 7. Yeah, they ought to have mercy on you when you're under that kind of, if you're in an extreme situation. She's a slumlord.
See, we need to take his application.
Huh?
See, we need to take the application from him. Tell him that.
Yeah, see, so he think you can't understand him.
We can.
Phil think you can't understand him.
He doesn't understand. That's why you got to tell him.
Oh, okay. So you can't understand Philip at all, Ray?
No, just tell him
All right.
that she wouldn't take the application. Just,
Yeah, she wouldn't even take the application.
Kind of funny. Well, I'll tell you, Marquita was a better Marquita. Did you first see Marquita and she turned you over to Loretta?
yeah, we did.
Marquita, you get probably a better deal with her. She'd be more inclined to listen to you. She's the one I got hold of when I called up that day and something said to call Campbellstone one more time. It was like it must have been God telling me to call her up because I was about to just give up. Because I talked to them just a week or two earlier and they were telling me, well, normally you'd be able to come in, but we've slowed down the applicant, but the entrance, we let people in, but we're doing it more slowly due to COVID. And said it'd be about another year before you could move in, Mr. Brown. And that's just about a week or so, only a week or so earlier, but I called her a week or so later because I was about to have to go down the street from where I'm living now and rent an expensive apartment.
Oh.
Just a regular apartment.
Yeah, you've been screwed because now that apartment costs $3,500. That apartment costs about $3,000 a month now. Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, they didn't cost that much, but they still cost.
No, but they do now. They do now. Yep.
After COVID started, several years later they might. But back then, 2 years ago I applied, they weren't 3,000 in, but they were about
They are now.
They're about 1,200 back then.
Yeah, now they're going up twice that much, almost 3 times.
Yeah, I guess so. In the last 2 years, under the administration we got now, they went up. But even 1,100, 1,200, that was high back then.
Yes,
Yeah, where I live now would cost that much the regular rent. If we weren't paying the subsidized rates, why the regular rent on my place would be about the same thing. Anywhere from 1,500 on up to maybe 2,000 or 3,000, probably would be at least 1,500.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had no money. Yep.
I'd have had to move in a place like that, what I was doing if I had to.
Well, then you got that apartment, though, you would have been up the creek.
Sometimes when you're moving into regular apartments, there'll be somebody living in them that's lost a roommate, and they're looking for another roommate. They've got a big apartment, big enough for 3 or 4 people, and they need another roommate. Of course, you don't just move into anybody.
Yeah,
you'd have to go meet them, talk to them, a time or two, talk to them on the phone, maybe go meet them in person, feel them out, and see if you think y'all would make them roommates.
Yeah, 3-bedroom apartment costs about $5,000. I heard on the news not long ago.
Well, the thing though, if you got 3 roommates, you divvy into them and bring the rent down. That's an advantage of it. You divvy into them, and each one pays out of $5,000. Each one of you'd be paying about $1,600 a month. It'd still be high, but it'd reduce it a lot if you had, but find one a little cheaper than that, but still divvy in and pay 3 or 4 ways. But you gotta live with roommates you think you can trust. You need to meet them, feel them out, see what they're like, see if you think they're trustable people, and see if the office, what the rental office says about them, if they're good, reliable people. Sometimes you can go to these roommates to find apartments for you, these services at Beast out on Beaufort Highway, where they would find you an apartment where they had people living there that were looking for roommates, but then check out the roommates for you and find out if you don't move in with a bunch of thieves and criminals. But then find out they'd give you some reliable, higher class people that you could trust.
Yeah.
So that's what I was just gonna maybe depends on that. That might have worked, but it's still been higher rent than I'm paying now. So. Fortunately, I called one more time and got hold of Marquita, just the right person. She listened and heard me out.
Yeah.
She didn't interrupt and butt in.
You heard that? and she let you come up there.
Yeah.
Boy, you had to struggle to get in there, though, didn't you?
Huh?
You had to struggle to get in
Oh,
there.
yeah, I had to keep calling them back a number of times and be persistent, not give up. It was a struggle, but I finally did. And like the Lord said, call them back that morning. It said, call them back one more time.
Yeah.
The timing is right, call them back one more time, something like that.
Well, you got to help us get in there when, I'm hoping you get us in there in a couple of months. If you can get a hold of that guy in a couple of weeks, you can't ever catch it anymore, can you?
It's hard to catch because since he runs the place there, he's in and out a lot. He goes back and forth. There's another Camel Stone in Buckhead. It's not as nice as this one. You don't want to be in that one because this is a nice one out here. That other one down there in Buckhead is probably better than where you are now, but it's still not as nice as this one is. And so he's back and forth to that apartment a lot and running the meetings here and there, and all over town, all over creation.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, though. He's very nice. So I think if we could get hold of him long enough.
Well, I wish you would get him when he comes back in a couple of weeks.
He said at a resident council meeting they had a resident council meeting several weeks ago, and he said that he had turned all that over to Loretta. The residency from occupant admissions, let people in all over her, but I'm still going to appeal to him because I think he can still.
Yeah, make sure you tell him that your best friend got an amputated foot, he got a diabetes, and he got an amputated foot, and tell him you got two kids of a friend.
Okay, y'all gonna eat too?
No, you are.
Oh, no, you gonna come inside and just sit out in the car?
So we're going in, come on. No, I'm not letting that car run for a whole hour like that. He's up so much gas already.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this. I finally got my government phone.
Oh, you did?
Here, look. Finally got my government phone. Is it just like yours?
So it's working all right?
Yeah, I got you. It looks like it's just like yours.
And
Look, it looks just like that, right? Does yours look like that?
yeah, identical.
Uh-huh.
And you said something. Oh, you said something about you're gonna try to do something to mine today when you open it.
Yeah, what is it? Where's your phone?
Well, since we got to go to the dentist and have to come back to the apartment, you'd have to do it in the apartment anyhow.
So you left your phone at home?
Yeah, because I didn't think it would do the good to bring it with me because we ended up back in the apartment anyway to fix it up. In the
I
meantime,
bet you already logged in. I don't know yet.
there's another phone deal kind of right across in the meantime too over the weekend.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
The one I read to over the weekend, there's somebody that's got a deal where you go.
Doing great. What's with you?
Somebody has a deal. Over the weekend, somebody there in the apartment told me about a deal that city has. You don't have to pay anything for the phone or the service either. Except once you get it started, that's $30 to get it started, and that's all. That's what you get.
Yeah, so is that. They got,
Are we gonna wait on Ray?
tell him neither one of us are eating. Tell him.
Yeah, none of us are eating.
Except for
Just
him.
Ray.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he got a doctor's appointment.
He's paying for everybody?
No, tell him again.
Just Ray, just eating. He's the only one eating.
He's the only one eating today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because he got a doctor's appointment.
Oh, okay. Not you guys.
No,
Not
this,
us.
Not this time.
Not this time. Got it. No problem. I got it. Thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. Hold this right here.
Okay, what happened?
And it looks like a cup of ice.
Man, you're not eating or just now?
Carry out.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
How are you? All right, you're the only one eating today, right?
Right.
10:59.
We might be up here tomorrow, man. So we might be tomorrow.
We might be in tomorrow though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Here you go. Have a great day. Yeah, 41 cents. Thank you guys. Have a great day. We'll
Yeah,
see you
blessed day.
later. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just sit over here. Yeah. We'll go there. You're my left or right?
You're right.
Man. I guess she's not working.
Hey, got a bigger table. I tell you, get that one over there. Let's get that one if they'll let us have it. Over by the whip, right there.
Alright.
If they'll let us have it, we'll have even more.
Yeah, they hang up. Come on.
Okay, grab this table.
Yeah, tell me I want no ice.
I need water with no ice.
Okay.
2 of them.
Would like water with ice still too.
Yeah, I got ice right here.
Okay.
Are you on my left or right?
Probably on your left. Huh?
Grab that shit.
Okay. All right. Or I guess I'll sit on your right then.
There's the ice right there.
I was thinking if he's tight, if he's tight right-handed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that's right. Stand up.
Oh, you can move to this chair, right?